Welcome back. Made it to our next job. So the other day we brought the forestry attachment in, forest mulcher head, whatever you want to call it. Got that all done. Got all these trees. Wanted to get it on video, but the time I got up here I forgot the camera, so we did not get that. But it was a fun time. It was a Cat brand. They used to carry Fecon until they started making their own. And I actually enjoyed it a lot more. That being said, it could be because of the brand new teeth that were on it from the last time we rented one. So whether it was or not, it was a good time. So cannot complain. And so, but what we're doing on this job, continuing this pipe on, concrete pipe, goes over to here. We got some corrugated metal pipe, CMP. It's all rotted out, so we're gonna rip that out. There's a box over there a little bit. We're gonna tie into that. So we will do that. And yeah, we'll get that done, hopefully. I guess I do need to call for blue stakes on that, in case they ran fiber or something down here, but I don't think they would have, but could be wrong. I have been wrong before, especially with this very low, very low power lines. That'll be interesting. So we're gonna come up into this box right here. What we're gonna tie into. This looks like it's on the property line. I can't imagine any fiber, but we will call blue stakes nonetheless, just in case. Don't want to hit power, gas, fiber, any of that fun stuff. Not too worried about water in this area. There's the corrugated metal. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. Very rusted out. This will be a fun project, but that'll be for another day. Can't get our CP right now, and we're extremely busy trying to get everything ready for the cold season to come. And that piping we can do in bad weather, so we'll get to that later. Save it for a rainy day filler job. It's always nice to have a couple filler jobs on hand. So got our box blade here. Need to get the stuff out of here. This used to be all a bunch of, forget what they call them, Russian olive or something like that. Very pokey, a lot of them. We used to have a lot of homeless living in here, as you can see, with all the garbage laying around. That was everywhere. A bunch of bags with people relieving themselves. So yeah, good times. Good times. People can be pretty disgusting. But we got to get to it. All right, I put a new battery in. Hopefully this one will work better. Caught it before I rambled on too long. But we're getting curb cut there where the pink is, right about there. And we're going right over to about there. So we'll have access into here. We're going to bring some wrap in, recycled asphalt product, so that way they don't track out, it doesn't get muddy when it rains or anything. If it gets hot during the next few summers, it'll actually heal up and turn into somewhat of a asphalt material. But anyway, there's our pile. Gotta haul that pile off sometime. But I'm gonna do is finish grading some of this stuff. As soon as the screen blacks out, it stops recording, so hopefully this new battery will work better than it has been. No, I gotta get this fueled up. Gotta get this fueled up so I can get this turned on. Let's see if it, well, the screen just went black, still recording, so that's good. Thought I turned it off so my screen doesn't go dark, but it still is, so I'll have to look into that more. Get this fueled up and hopefully get her primed. Start running her. Got a lot of stuff from the brush mulcher that we did. There's crap everywhere. It's actually cleaned up a lot. This is that in there is from what we were pushing last night. Getting heaping buckets. The roots on those Russian olives, they actually weren't that bad. They came out pretty easy. A lot easier than I thought. So no way if that was a pine or something we'd be able to do that. But brush in there. There's just brush and dust everywhere from that mulcher. Kind of gets everywhere. I guess that's the bad thing about this one, has got a lot of area for dust and leaves and stuff to go in there and start fires. So if you're doing it full time, you definitely want to get some covers or something. I'm sure the forestry package on them, they got them to where they're covered up a lot better. But anyway, I'll have to check on all that stuff some other time. Later in the future, if we get into it, we'll probably buy one with better covers and protectors and all that fancy jazz. So looks like our adapter, whatever this thing is, if you guys know what it is, let me know. All the machines got them. I don't know what you plug into them, but you should be able to plug something into them. I just don't know what. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing greased up and ready to go, and so I can get this graded out before it gets too dark like it did last night. So I'll get some we'll see you when we start grading. Okay, moment of truth. Got a puncher coat in. Love these on the cats. Oh, he's still gotta have the key. Did not work. Maybe it takes longer to prime it. Ah, fired up. Beautiful. On to business. Here we go. Okay. Love the electric primers. Anyway, look at all that freeway traffic. A little bit crazy. A little too much, a little too crazy for me. A little bit of grubbins I missed. Get that cleaned up. Something to haul this pile off. Maybe we'll just do it when we do the pipe. Oh, this GoPro's shaking like a banshee. Hopefully it's not like that when you guys watch it. Make anybody sick. That is for certain. Make anybody sick. Cup of high. highs, a couple lows still to take care of. Filling the hole we just dug. GoPro's still working when the screen blacks out, so that's nice. Cutting edge on this thing still pretty good shape. Cuts right in. Makes it a little more difficult to get the grade in this soft dirt. It is softer than typical dirt we'd be in. It's a marsh area. Of everything. A lot of organics. A lot of organics. They always just grow right back no matter what you do. So hopefully they don't grow back too fast. This stuff here is going to be out of the parking lot. We'll bury that, but everywhere we're going to put parking, we're trying to get rid of the organics. So if they do pave it in the future, it's good to go and they'll have to redo everything we did. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. Pay for something, you should do it right. There's a lot of new people in our industry just out there doing it because they think it's easy and don't know what they're doing, and a lot of settling going on lately. We've heard about a lot of unhappy people we've heard about, a lot of contractors taking money, people pay up front, not showing up ever again. Just gives us all a bad name. Anyway, I don't know how much of that you heard last night on the other part of this video, so I'll stop rambling on about that. Watch my fine grading skills. Ain't nobody want to hear me talking, rambling on. I don't know how much of anything you're gonna see. It's so dusty. Box plate over there, but these hydraulic couplers are leaking hydraulic, and I'm low on hydraulic. I can't afford to lose anymore because apparently Cat is out of hydraulic oil in the 1 gallons and the 5 gallons. I can go buy 55 gallons. That'll last me a long time. The oil will go bad before we use that much oil. Clean this up with that box blade. Do it old school. At least until I get some hydraulic fluid. Wish they'd give you a kit that could change the O-rings in those hydraulic couplers, because I think a lot of them that go bad, you can just change the O-rings in them. I don't necessarily think it's the couplers, but they like to just sell you new ones. Instead of a $5 O-ring, you gotta buy a $60 coupler, hydraulic coupler. So definitely don't like that. I'll keep digging. Hopefully someday I'll find a kit that I can change the O-rings in them. hydraulic couplers that are in tilt rotators, so by golly, I think Cat should do the same thing. Especially for as much as we're paying for these high-dollar pieces of equipment. Don't get me wrong, I love my Cat stuff. Every time I go to something else, I just think, why did I do that? Should have stuck with Cat. That's not true. Our Link Belts have been good machines. But 210 we have, it lacks a little slow and a little underpowered, but that's comparing it to our 323, which is a bigger machine. Not by much, a little more horsepower, a little bit heavier, about 5,000 pounds heavier. Same class, just a little heavier, a little more horsepower. Not exactly sure how much more horsepower, but maybe 10, 20 horsepower more. Not 100% sure. It also just seems a lot more stout than the Link Belt. But the Link Belt doesn't have a DPF filter. I don't have to worry about replacing that sucker. And the depth fluid that it uses is almost obsolete. Probably put one box, I couldn't even say, for every 400 gallons at the most. Our Cat, we're putting one in almost every other time we fuel it, so it likes to eat to death. But in the large scheme of things, in my books anyway, I'm sure the screen's it's still good, not frozen yet. Anyway, my grand scheme of things, I'm not going to worry about a little $15 box of death, $13.99, whatever they are now, $14 I think they are last I saw. Well, we bought a whole bunch, so our Cat's been in the shop, so we're not really using them, so we got lots of depth right now. So we're going to do a subdivision, a lot of that fell through, so we ended up not using as much depth this year as we thought we were going to need. But as I was saying, Link Belt doesn't use hardly any. In fact, one of the 450s that we ran with the concrete, I forget what they call that, claw I guess, breaks concrete up. We had it for 2 months, not running it all the time. We had to fill the depth tank up once. I think we only fueled it maybe 3 times. That amount of time. It was a very, very economical machine. But that being said, I do believe the Link Belts have bigger fuel tanks than our Cat 323 has. At least it seems like. I haven't ever measured it or anything. We don't do any of that. It just seems like, when you fuel it up, I have fuel to fuel a couple minis, maybe a skid steer, maybe the 304 after I fuel a 323. 210, fill that up. I might get half the tank in the 304, which is our smallest tank. So, I'm saying it's astronomically bigger, but I do believe the 210 fuel tank is bigger than the 323. So. Amazing what a little daylight can do, and you can actually see these lights are having apparently the battery died. I don't know how much of that last clip will get deleted. Hopefully it got it all. But, as I was saying, probably for the 4th time already, with the moisture in this weekend storm, help us get compaction on this. Get our wrap in and go back next week sometime and get her compacted, and should be good to go. We will compact it tomorrow. Reason being, if someone does drive in it, we don't want them just to sink out of sight because it's not compacted and everything's turned to mud underneath it because we didn't compact it. So compact it, that'll help control the moisture going through it, slow it down, actually keep it good. Clean up this edge. Expensive. It's getting extremely hard to find dump sites here in Salt Lake Valley. Gotta know the right people and stuff. It's been a struggle this year. Most of our stuff's been in Salt Lake. We've had the job in Spanish Fork. We've been able to haul to when we needed to, but that job's on hold, and we gotta see how much dirt we have left so we don't get too much in there. And we're paying to haul it off on our dime instead of someone else bringing it in for free. So gotta keep the table tipped our direction. Yeah, you probably never heard that terminology before. We got a lot of terminology you probably haven't heard before. Flick your dirt out of the bucket. Never just dump it. Always flick it. Gives it character. No, not really. It's just fun to do. It's really just fun to do. More of a habit than economical. When you do have a little bit like that, you just flick it out instead of a lot faster. So I guess, yeah, economical. I guess it is economical. It's faster, getting it out of the bucket faster than running a whole cycle, lifting it, dumping it, returning the bucket to dig, grading it. Just flick it out and get going. Nobody got time for a cycle, dump cycle. That way you just get that option on dump trucks and stuff. Pretty nifty. Very nifty, actually. Yeah, I'm back. It's not the next video, but just going to show you our final product here. Around here. Yeah, hopefully this isn't too vibrating your brains to death. Sure looks like it on my end. Grade it out. I
nice and pretty. Nice and pretty, it's flat. Got one little hump right here. Just keeps bugging me. About 2 inches high. Guess I'll work on it a little bit more. Try to get it smooth out. Otherwise it's just gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. I want a nice even surface on our asphalt product. That's looking better. Much better. Corner's a little high. Low, I mean. It's a golf ball. As Max watches me bury that golf ball, he's going to be cussing me out. Well, it's getting dark soon. I just can't spend the time to, it's a lot of time to get out, open the door, get out, take a couple steps down, grab the golf ball, a couple steps back in, close the door, go back to work. I mean, that could be like 20 seconds. You know how much grading and smoothing out I can do in 20 seconds? A lot. Well, we'll see if he even watches the video. That would be pretty funny if he does. Mad at me for life for that one. For life. Probably a bad ball anyway. Who knows what the homeless have been doing with that thing. That's a scary thought. That is a scary thought. Anyway, we're out of here. Catch you next time.